Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I so appreciate you guys being here, and I figured in today's video we could do a little bit of a bookish day slash weekend in my life. I have a lot of fun kind of booky themed things going on this week. Today is Thursday and I have book club tonight, and so I figured you guys could come along with me there. I think we're going to go to a bookstore, so I thought maybe we could finish reading a little bit of my book club. I think I have about 6 chapters left in my book club book, so let's read a little bit of that today, and then we're gonna go to a bookstore. I actually have a few new releases I want to get. Specifically, I want to get Fury Bound, which is the next one in the Dire Bound series. I also want to get Broken Dove, which is the next one in the Silver Elite series. I believe Broken Dove is already out. I know Fury Bound is. I'm pretty sure Broken Dove is. And then I also want to get Our Perfect Storm, which is Carly Fortune's new book. So I'm thinking we're going to go to a little local indie bookstore first today. I love to shop indie whenever I can, see what they have. And then whatever I don't find there, I probably will hop over to like Target, maybe Books A Million, maybe both tomorrow. And we can do a little bookish day together, maybe get a coffee, hang out, that kind of thing. But for right now, I wanted to kind of do a little announcement just to let you guys know what I've been working on lately. And that is my own book. So I have really wanted to write a book for a very long time, and I kind of probably about 2 weeks ago sat down and kind of seriously started outlining some of the ideas that have been spinning in my head. I've been thinking about this for about 2 years and have kind of started brainstorming. I've written a few things down. I've even started a few like chapters here and there, and none of them ever felt quite right. Until about 2 weeks ago, I seriously kind of sat down and pinpointed and plotted a book kind of from start to finish. I have a general sense of the world. I have a general sense of the plot, but now I'm kind of just working through chapter by chapter. I saw a really interesting TikTok recently that was like, oh, your first draft of your book is for you to tell the story to yourself. So that's kind of how I've been looking at it. I've been telling myself the story, and so far I am loving it. I'm really enjoying it as a creative outlet. So I currently have 3 chapters written. I'm starting chapter 4 today, and I thought I would just let you guys know, prop you up, and kind of start going through it. I really need like a group of people to hold me accountable, and knowing I've put it out there in the world means I'm at least gonna finish it. Like, I am at least gonna get a draft 1 done. I am going to run through edits as best I can on my own, and I mean, who knows what the future holds, but for right now it is just a form of self-expression, just a form of creative expression. I mean, obviously I think anybody that's ever had a interest in writing a book would love to get a book published, but that's like a whole world. It's like a whole process, and I'm really just trying to not think about it as a let me write a book to get it published, but more let me write a book to see what book is in here, what book is going spinning around in here that potentially needs to come out. So the kind of first stage of this is just mind vomiting all over the page, letting my friends read it, letting my partner read it, see what people think. And yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated along the way. But that's not the entire point of this video. I just want to let you guys know, because that's what I'm working on right now, and that's taken a lot of my time recently, from doing from even just like reading a little bit, doing like reading vlogs. So I wanted to like bring you in and let you guys just witness a little bit of the process. Now, given this is probably gonna be a little bit boring because I'm just sitting here typing, I've got my Alani to give me the energy that I need, and yeah, so I'm just gonna be writing probably for, let's see, it's like 10:45 right now, so I probably am gonna be writing maybe for the next hour or 2, and then I'm gonna go to pottery this afternoon, which I'm very excited about. So I'm gonna write for a little bit, then I'm gonna go to pottery, and I am going to try somewhere in there to squeeze reading the next 6 chapters of Siren's Cove. I am so far liking it. I think that it is a little bit more telling versus showing, but I like the vibe and I like the like energy that it's giving. I really enjoy Kai's POVs specifically. So I'm actually in the middle of one right now. I'm on chapter 5, page 59 with 3 minutes left, and I'm trying to get through chapter 12. So maybe I'll read a little bit of this while I'm at pottery, or maybe after. I think the girlies are coming over around 6:30, so we have time today. We'll figure it out, but I'll bring you along with me to that. And yeah, aside from that, just come tag along with me for the week. Let's see what we get up to. Thanks. Hello guys, and welcome back. The last time I think I saw you was yesterday, and I was busy writing, which was really great. I got, let's see, I have my computer pulled up here. Let's see how we did. So I was starting chapter 4 last time we talked, and it looks like I wrote about 2,000 words yesterday, which is amazing. Hello? I'm on my desktop, which I normally don't use, so hold on. Okay, not quite. I wrote about 1,200 words, so that's still pretty good. I was feeling like I was hitting a little bit of a slump yesterday. I'm kind of on a bit of a like transitional chapter, and I think sometimes I take the just like writing process a little bit too seriously, when really I just need to be like getting out the story I want to tell and then go back and editing. I have a really hard time not like editing myself as I go. Also, please ignore how desperately my hair obviously needs to be washed. I'm about to put it up and do some cleaning. So anyway, but yeah, I am gonna try to write a little bit more today. What my plan is like I said, I don't really ever use my desktop. And I just have not been like over this side of the house, like using this computer. So my desk is a little bit of a freaky mess. So my plan is I have my coffee here. I have my headphones. I'm gonna put these in. I'm gonna clean up this freaking desk area and make it a place where I want to sit and I want to work, and then I'm gonna get to writing. But in between that, I last night had a little book club with my friends, and it was a little bit of a abbreviated book club, if you will, because 2 of our girls were sick and not feeling well, so they stayed home, and it was just me, Brooke, and Rachel, and we just kind of took it really chill. I actually think I'm DNFing our book club book, unfortunately, so I will, yeah, I'll update you guys on that at some point, but it just was like not great. I'm not like a huge fan, so yeah, I think I'm DNFing that, so I didn't really have much to talk about with them regarding the book last night, but we did decide to go to a couple bookstores, and I got some clips, so I will go ahead and put those in now. that was a really good night. We ended up just coming back here after the bookstores, hanging out, chatting, staying up way too late, but that's what you gotta do when you're with your girls. So it was really fun and I loved it. So I always love when we get to do a big book club, but I do love those like kind of unique situations where we're maybe a little bit smaller and get a little bit more one-on-one time with everybody. Is kind of fun. So yeah, I had a really good night last night, and so far today I haven't really done much. I woke up, got my coffee. I am so sore. I worked out on Wednesday with my friend Madison and she kicked my ass at the gym. So I have been hobbling around basically since then. So I've been really sore. So I did a little bit of time on my like vibration plate. I've been doing some stretching. I've been actually trying not to sit too much because I definitely feel more sore when I'm sitting for long periods of time. So yeah, anyway, try not to sit too much, but now I'm going to use that as an excuse to do some cleaning. I'm gonna prop you guys up, let you kind of watch. It's genuinely just a mess. I want to clear off all the junk that I don't need. We'll give it a good wipe down and maybe pull out like my desk pad or something like that to kind of go on the table. And I do actually at some point really want to get a new like desk setup, because this table that you'll see in a second is actually our old dining table that we ended up never using, that I kind of repurposed into my desk, and it's fine, it's just way too big. And so I want to get something a bit more compact. I actually want to redo, you'll kind of see this little dining nook corner area that I really want to turn into like a reading corner. I want to get a really nice rug and a little cute chair and then a little cute desk and kind of have it be a little bit of a bookshelf situation. So I am kind of on a bit of a thrift hunt for that kind of stuff right now. But aside from that, I'm just gonna do a little cleaning, and then once I finish doing the cleaning, I'm gonna do a little writing. So yeah, just come hang out with me. Just like that, my desk is clean. I feel like I have a productive spot to work, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dive in, I'm gonna work a little bit. I'm not gonna do another time lapse. You've seen me typing, it's not that interesting. So I'm gonna do that, and then maybe we'll see what we get up to later tonight. I think maybe Trevor and I are gonna go to Books A Million and just really, you know, hit every bookstore in my town this week. So anyway, I will catch up with you guys later. Hey you guys, I am coming back to you from Trevor's getting my door from Books A Million. We're in the area, so thought I'd stop in. Probably not gonna buy anything, or at least not the books I was saying I was, oh god, I'm still so sore, that I was going to buy, because they're all hardbacks and I'm just like not a hardback girly. So
hello YouTube.
We'll have to see. I might end up buying something else. I do know for our book bingo that I need to buy, or not buy, but like read a book with a pink cover. So maybe we'll look for that. We'll see. guys, we're back in the car now. We've gone to Books A Million and Goodwill. So I'll start with Books A Million. I picked up First Time Caller mainly because I have been wanting to read this, but it's also conveniently a pink cover, so I can count it for my book bingo. But yeah, I'm really excited. I love the art on the cover of this, so really excited to pick this up. I know it's kind of a like, what is that one rom-com? Sleepless in Seattle. I've heard people say it's similar to that. Then at Goodwill, I found this little gem for like $7. So cute. I love that the hardware on it is silver because I'm a silver girly and I feel like you don't really see that very often. And it's just like this little kind of like reddish brown baguette. I don't know, is that, what print would you call this? Like alligator?
I guess, yeah.
Anyway, she's really cute. Now we're gonna go get dinner. I think we're gonna go get sushi, so I'll check in with you guys later. Hello you guys, I thought I would just check in and say goodnight. I am in bed now. We got some sushi and came home, and now we're just piled up watching Vampire Diaries. I'm having Trevor watch through it with me. His first time, my like billionth. So yeah, that's what we're up to. But I got all the babies. I guess technically not all of them because Bowie's over on her little bed. But yeah, this is where I'm at for the rest of the night, and I think I'm gonna call this video here. I so appreciate you being here. I value each and every one of you that watches and comments and comes to hang out with me. I've really been enjoying doing this, so I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next week with a new video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all those good things, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.